As someone who loves immersive VR experiences, I was excited to dive into Hubris, a first-person sci-fi adventure that promises to deliver action, exploration, and a good story. After spending several hours exploring the alien landscapes and engaging in some intense combat, I can confidently say that Hubris is a nice addition to the PSVR2 library. While it's not without its flaws, the game's stunning visuals and gameplay make it a title worth checking out.
Maybe you can go underwater and see if you can free some of these rocks.
Let's take a look at the description from the PlayStation Store. Take on the role of an inexperienced recruit tasked with finding a high-ranking agent who has disappeared on a distant alien planet. Immerse yourself in one of the most visually impressive games on PSVR2, beautifully designed to transport and captivate you in a meticulously crafted sci-fi world. Experience the freedom of running, jumping, climbing, swimming, shooting, and much more with deep mechanics specifically designed for VR. Explore the environment to find valuable resources that can be used to craft new weapons, tools, and upgrades to gain an edge. Multiple difficulty levels to tailor the game to your preferences, whether you're looking for a challenge or a more story and exploration focused experience. Outstanding sound design and an epic soundtrack that bring the rich world to life. Lose yourself in an extensive story campaign that takes you through a beautiful yet deadly alien world. Hubris is an experience, a journey, a visual masterpiece that will redefine your imagination of what's possible in virtual reality. Dive into the Hubris universe today and experience an adventure that will be hard to forget. The story is quite simple. You are a recruit of the O who is sent to the Twin Planet system to search for the mysterious agent Cyanna. With the help of pilot Lucia, you will have to shoot, swim, climb, and jump to survive the harsh environment and wildlife on a planet that's being terraformed while fighting enemies of the O, the Uron.
Sometimes you will need that extra speed boost to reach certain places. Try reaching the door before it closes. You can sprint by pressing the left stick. Well done, you have made it on time.
After completing a brief tutorial where you learn the basic mechanics of the game, you crash land on an alien planet that is in the midst of being terraformed. After the crash landing, you find yourself underwater and have to swim out of the wreckage, where you instantly notice how beautiful the game looks. Lucia is unable to join you, but she helps you navigate through the game as a remote-controlled hovering spear. From this point on, you navigate through various landscapes, solving puzzles, shooting enemies, and killing wildlife. Exploration is also an important part of the game. You need to find junk, metal, and other resources to upgrade your weapons and craft health potions. The game is fairly easy on the regular settings, so I would recommend jumping straight to the hardest difficulty for a more challenging experience. The gunplay is fun but simple, with 3 weapons at your disposal: a pistol, which you'll be using the most, a submachine gun, and a shotgun. All weapons can be upgraded at upgrade stations scattered throughout the game. For easier aiming, I recommend using both hands, as this activates a red dot, making it easier to be precise when targeting enemies. A well-placed headshot will instantly kill most of the standard enemies, which is very satisfying. The AI has its moments, but can be quite dumb at times, though they always seem to land their shots on you. As for enemy variety, there's not much here. You have your standard fighters, a heavy unit, and drones. The heavy units and drones require more shots to defeat, but they are still fairly easy to take down. As for wildlife, you'll encounter jellyfish right at the start of the game, and later on you'll face giant ticks. These can generally be killed with one shot. Overall, there isn't much variety in the enemies, which is a bit of a letdown. The standout feature of the game is its movement system, which works perfectly. You swim by making swimming motions with your arms, climb ledges and ladders, and jump over obstacles and holes. This all feels very natural and fluid. However, there are rare moments when you might grab something unintentionally while climbing.
I don't want to be responsible for the death of a O agent. This goes wrong. So be my guest.
The few characters you come across provide decent voice performances, but they are fairly bland. Throughout the game, I never felt any sense of urgency, as the characters always seemed relaxed and chill, even in the more intense situations. The world itself is quite nice, offering a good variety of environments, including cave systems, maintenance areas, and high-tech locations, which I found to be the most impressive. Hubris has been praised as one of the most impressive and immersive VR games in terms of visuals. However, with games like Red Matter 2 and Subside, this might no longer be the case. Visually, Hubris is stunning. The environments are rich with detail, making the surroundings feel immersive and believable. Performance is solid, though there is noticeable ghosting during lateral movement as the game runs at a reprojected 120 Hz. The soundtrack is atmospheric, complementing both the action and exploration aspects of the game. The sound effects, ranging from gunfire to alien wildlife, are detailed and help bring the world to life. The voice acting is generally well done, though some performances, especially from minor characters, can feel a bit stiff. That said, the overall soundscape effectively builds tension and excitement during the more action-heavy sequences, while the environmental sounds enhance the immersion when you're exploring. Hubris is a fun but simple VR experience that successfully immerses you in a stunning sci-fi world. The combination of detailed environments, satisfying movement mechanics, and combat makes this game worth your time. However, the variety of enemies could have been greater, and the combat can feel repetitive at times. Additionally, the voice acting could have had more urgency. Despite these minor setbacks, the visual design and movement mechanics remain the true highlight of the game. Overall, Hubris offers an adventure that is definitely worth experiencing. I rate Hubris a solid 7.5 out of 10.